under it. It just gets harder to throw that heater down here into the armpit. But you can keep that heater high and follow in behind with that step. Yeah. And that's, actually what I'm getting is that almost all of my fights I fight forward. So that really gets me deep when I take that step. It's a crossing step instead of the lunge. Yeah, so if you notice I fight buckler right leg forward. Yep. It's a harder target than the left leg forward. Right? Difference of this targeting, that's closer to you, right? Than this. Now this is down my center line, and the only thing that's worried about over there is that wrap. Especially if I'm into here. So if you bang. Yeah. I just control that center line. So that's why I fight buckler right. I fight everything right leg forward. Since my 2-weapon now, I find that Yep. For 2-weapon, the other reason I do that now is, for 2-weapon is almost 80% of your shots are going to come in over here. You're right-handed. The flat step. Your offside I pick up here. From your perspective, from my perspective, as a right-handed sword and shieldman, if I'm fighting 2-weapon, I'm fighting here. I'm now facing your weapon. If I fight here, now look at where I have, I'm now facing away from your weapon. Right? Your weapon is over here. I'm facing away from it. Pivot. That wrap becomes even harder to pick up. So put my left hand sword into way. Yep, throw a light wrap. A light wrap. But even high. Throw wraps high. That's where my block is. That's as far as I can almost as far as I can block. Yeah, I'm twisted now. And that's about as far as I can twist. So you take a half a step to your right, your sword side. Now throw that wrap. Yeah, that's all you have to do. And I recommend doing that against Mahdi. Yeah. If you go playing with the Mahdi, most Mahdis, especially if they're fighting here, you take half a step outside. That's his block. That's the block pretty much. He's going to throw that thrust into you. Yep. But even if I block into there, they got, look at that, you're still hitting the arm. That's if I'm making all the way out there from here. And all that takes then is I'm stepping to your shield side or lean to your shield side. So from here, if you lean shield side for a second, yep. Now if I start to adjust, and you take a half a step, rotate that front foot. Now throw that wrap. Look at that. You get him committing. Yep, that's all it is. That's that much. And you start that off with that little bit of lean to the shield side, to your shield side. Get that movement. He's got Yep. Yeah, and I mean, so I might, and it's just a bend of the knee. I I'm leaning out over to your sword. If you don't correct, then I'm already, I'm halfway there. So, you've got to make some sort of adjustment. Yeah. He has my helmet. Good. Yeah, he might pretty square. Yep. It's a little bit here and then a step. Fight him with the buckler a couple of times. You'll then be able to see his feet starting to move. You'll see where he sets up. You'll get hit. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get up with a bruise or two, but you'll start to figure things out a little bit more. And you'll figure out, what is a body lean and what is a footstep. But yeah. While it is still sword and shield, it is a separate weapon for it. But yeah, so, and that lean doesn't have to be a lot of body, it can just be a rocking of the knees. Yeah, that's what I kind of boiled it out. So I was just going to do a quick, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yep. And you can do it even quicker, pow. Yeah. You've got the speed, or you can do that. Just a quick and follow up, back and forth. Again, that principle actually came from Bedouin, from Taron's night. I think Bedouin, John's old night also. Do Bedouin? Yeah. 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 While we're talking about the theory, the theory is that anything, if we're standing lined up, shoulder to shoulder, I should, with a sword and shield, I can block anything you're throwing. Right? You've done toe the line, right? So once you get into here, everything is just ugly, messy. If I can get half a step here, half a step, 6 inches, right? I start to open up this side. You have to correct, right? You correct to, half a step or turn face me. I just took 6 inches. All I did was move my right foot 6 inches back to the other side, and now I had to hold that. So, you try that for a second. Try that for a second. Because I was able to move as soon as you started to move. So you take that half a step, and I correct. Now you take 6 inches. Look at that. Yeah. Look at how much opening, If I turn to face you. So if I square back up on you, if I turn to pivot, we're looking at that's just offset, really. Yeah, we're mirrored. Anything I have, you have. But you know, if you set that up, that's all that is that's a little bit of a lean and a step. Yeah. So try that now. So we're out here. Just a little bit of a lean, or flex that left knee.
I gotta see what
Exactly. So try that lean again also. Except here. You still have that. Look. Right? Yeah. The idea is to get out just outside of those shoulders. That's all you're looking for. And so you take that step in stomach square. You take that step just a little bit, and don't react. Throw that thing. Throw the outside of the head. Right in here. Yeah. Look at that. So that's the difference. And then that's 6 inches. Go get in your stance. Okay? Block, right? Block. So you throw it now. Throw that outside, right? Yeah. Look at that. If I don't react, if I don't move your movement, you got that. Yeah. And that's exactly what that combo is designed for. Just getting off the line, getting 6 inches outside the shoulder. Move to the feet, move to the body. And again, that lead off shot doesn't have to be a step, but
the girl got cold.
Yep.
Okay.
Flex that knee, flex that back a little bit. Yeah. Just it's loading up that power to throw yourself the other direction. And don't be, you might end up, goofy footed.
Yeah, that's so I figured that's what I was playing up here.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Because that's going to put you here. You have all day long to recover before I get around to throwing it. Right? If you get this.
Oh, you understood that? Yeah, I'll see that. Because like your shot lane going back here and then it's the long.
Yeah, you got to come all the way around the body. Even if I were to throw the offside from here, then you just keep eating me up. If I throw the offside, try to intersect something. Yeah, certainly. Didn't mean to take up all your fighting time.
I actually got some good information. I need to remember to fight contest.
That leaves out that gap.
Not in the middle like I did today.
That little bit of football.
Well, you got the good lines and the good first. First, you So, have you ever looked at the I-38? It's basically a period manual how to fight with a buck.
I have a copy if you want it.
Yeah, but it's just you like forward, basically more or less like this.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was talking about
Yeah.
as well.
But it's getting your body back out of range.
It's very
But it's really interesting. And actually, that history behind that is really great. It was basically a scheme that this guy, the guy who wrote it, would go around to like monasteries and places who like being raided by Vikings, and he would sell swords and bottles and this manual. And you get a bunch of like monks who would run out, face the 10 Vikings would show up getting ready to raid this town, and you get 10 monks come out. Yeah, the 10 Vikings would kill them. But they're all standing there like they know what they're doing, and they're looking at him, they're like,
what do you got for those?
If we,
What do you think?
those con-
I was fucking off this. Are those the Hemo ones?
Mine are the offset grind.
How about you guys sign that?
yeah,
I've used these at work.
So not really. So the swords that were used with that were not fencing swords. They were broadswords. They were the pointers, Poiters style 15th century single-handed swords like you and I use. They're the ones that are basically a long, skinny triangle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like broader at the base.
But they're broad at the base and they come to a perfectly fine point, but it's straight edge. So they are thrusting heavy, but they still have enough weight to slash with. But the idea was these Vikings or bandits or whatever would show up, and all these monks would go grab their bucklers and their swords. They'd all stand in line like they knew what they were doing. And the Vikings would be like,
There's an easier place.
God, we could rob this place, but like a couple of us might get stabbed. That would suck. And like
Let's go pick an easier.
let's go for yeah. They're like, this isn't a bunch of like unarmed easy monks that are just gonna roll over for us. Like this is gonna be work. Let's go to the next town. And that was basically the entire point of the I-33 was you're not going to win a war with a sword and a buckler, but you could maybe think that the other guy think, this isn't worth it for a couple of minutes.
So that's the reason why all the figures in it are like clear. That's why I was wondering about that.
Yeah, it's because it was a get rid of by selling them.
Well, that's true. That's amazing. A bunch of money.
But yeah, you know, you could go grab your sword, they would have your stash all over the place. Grab them real quick, you see these guys on the horizon, and they'd be like, you get like 4 dudes up on the castle wall with a boat.
You're probably better off not shooting. Because then you miss.
I got to point unloaded crossbow guy. Watch the camera.
That's good work. I recommend it.
Oh, yeah.